Assalamu alaikum. Let's continue with lecture number 2. We finished the cash inflow and the cash outflow in the cash flow visualization, and now I need to go deeper in the cash flow analysis. What's the next step is I need to understand when to consider my principles in the upside, which is inflows, and when I consider the principal outflow. I understand that if I borrow money, which I put money in my pocket, so I receive money. I am borrowing money, I'm receiving money. So I put it up. They are inflow. I need to just repay it or refund it, repay it after certain amount of year, one or two or even n. Okay, so this is negative because I will just take it from my pocket to send it to the lender. If I'm lender, however, the money is mine, but now I give it to someone else, so the principal now became negative. It's outflow. I will receive it in n period. I will receive it in n period, which means that I'll get them again to my pocket. So this means that positive future, negative principal. For example, each year ExxonMobil expends large amount of funds for mechanical safety featured throughout its worldwide operations. Carla Ramos, a lead engineer for Mexico and Central American operations, planned expenditures of 1 million now. So she says, the problem says 1 million just right now. So 1 million now. Do you understand the meaning of now? Let's see. And each of the next 4 years, so each year, do you remember this word? Each year. So she pays 1 million now and 4 in the next 4 years, just for the improvement of field-based pressure release valves. What does he need? He needs or she needs to construct the cash flow diagram to find the equivalent value of these expenditures at the end of year 4, using the cost capital estimate for safety related funds 12% per year. Let's see how to solve this. The problem says now I need to pay means here $1 million. Now it's a zero. Then the company will pay $1 million for the next 4 years. Next 4 years. This is the first year, 1 million. Second year, 1 million. Third year, 1 million. Fourth year, 1 million. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is this? From here to here, we may consider this A. We cannot consider 0 as A. So how, if we want to solve this problem in the future, we may consider this A as well. If we just consider the project started 1 year before. So this is -1. So these all can be considered as A. Let's see the solution. This is the solution. I'll show it to you in a better way. Yep, and this is the solution. We may consider, as we said, we consider this are all A even from 0 if we consider the project started 1 year before now. Okay. Another example. A rental company spent 2,500 on a new air compressor 7 years ago. Just write down these numbers. 7 years ago. This is really important. The annual rental. So we have A because he says annual rental income, but A is positive because we understand income for the compressor has been $750. The dollar spent. So we have spent, this is negative. On the maintenance, the first year has increased each year by $25. Okay, so the company plans to sell the compressor at the end of the next year for $150. Construct the cash flow diagram from the company's perspective and indicate where the present worth now is located. Now means he said 7 years ago, so from 7 to now. Then 1 year later, he will do what? He will sell it, but he must pay $100 on the first year, okay, increased by on the first year from the seventh, which means from seventh year here, something like this. This is 100 on the first year after he bought the compressor. So this is 100 until he received to some way this one. Let's see the amount of money, and he received actually he offered this for rent. So he received 750 each year until he sell this. Let's see the question, the answer. This one. From the seventh year, he start to pay the first year his the sixth year after he bought the compressor. So the negative 6 years. This is the first year from our cash flow in our cash flow, and he pays $100 for maintenance. It increases every year. So the fifth year it became 125 and something like this. Now means zero. Okay, so 7 years ago, let's say it is 2013. Now it's 2020. Next year is one, which is 2021. Okay, so this is the same. This is how to draw the cash flow depending on the data you have in your problem.